And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I am John, and with me as always, Tyler.
What's up?
And a special guest, again, making his triumphant return, Calvin.
At the research department. Hello.
That is correct.
How many are in the research department nowadays? I feel like we've been giving you a lot to head count.
You know, I have a whole document of all the things you guys have asked me to research in the last 12 episodes. I was debating bringing that up tonight, but I think it's a little bit tedious, you know.
Where's the document?
It's right here, but there's no context for a lot of the stuff.
Here we go. Point 1.
Putting me on the
You
spot.
think I'm
here.
fucking around?
No, clearly.
I want to see what
not.
this guy's been doing this whole time.
Okay,
Why are we
good.
paying this department?
Fair enough. WTs are
These
coming
are
out
tough
soon.
times.
Yeah,
These
I
are
know.
tough times, Tyler.
Recession and everything.
We need to know what we're getting.
Yeah.
Is it a
All right, so
recession?
here's the first one that I
it
have.
depends what
So
you're talking about.
humans have made it down to 35,853 feet, and the deepest known point of the ocean known at the moment is the Mariana Trench, which is 36,069 feet.
Pretty
The
sure we
atmospheric
said
pressure-
that verbatim, right?
Obviously, yeah. I also know exactly what that was in reference to at whatever
How
point we were
deep
talking about.
The
Life is.
atmospheric
Yeah.
It was the atmospheric pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench was 16,000 pounds per square inch, and the atmospheric pressure in Pittsburgh is 14.7 pounds per square inch.
Oh, see, we said 15.
And
So we were a
then-
little off. Yeah, we were a little off on that one.
And then humans lose consciousness due to blood being unable to circulate at 57 psi. So
Normal humans.
yeah, normal humans.
Normal humans.
I think that episode we were talking about, just that's where the aliens and monsters and stuff are, right?
Yeah, I asked
Like
you
in
if
the
you
ocean?
were more afraid of space or the ocean.
Yeah, the
And you
ocean.
said the ocean 100%,
Yeah.
and I think I tend to agree.
Yeah. I'm not scared of space until,
So
hey, you got to be scared of space because you're going to die in a minute.
the ocean's here, dude. That's
Yeah,
with us.
exactly.
When the monsters come out of the ocean, you know.
We just had a giant tsunami. And, that thing destroyed everything.
Where?
Where?
Yeah, where was the giant tsunami?
Wasn't it in Florida?
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy.
Wasn't it in Florida? Didn't Florida just get wiped?
I thought that was a hurricane.
Okay, whatever. Tsunami, hurricane, same thing.
It's not the ocean.
Not
no.
even.
It's
Technically,
close.
it's the
There's
ocean,
an
I
ocean
guess,
there.
right?
It doesn't. The ocean is part of it.
Doesn't
if
it
you have a
evaporate
hurricane-
into the air from the ocean?
I think the wind cyclone picks the water up from the
So
ocean.
then it is the ocean.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
It's not the ocean.
It's not deep enough
That
for
damn ocean.
the crazy monsters, but you're just giving them less.
You
of
tell me
a-
there's not a monster in the ocean? It's too big. There's a monster.
Yeah,
There's like a big old guy down there.
shaped like a triangle named Bermuda.
Nah.
That's where it comes from.
I thought his name was Cthulhu.
Nah, that's the. I have seen some. I went down a dark. I bought a Cthulhu key set, which I thought was in stock and it wasn't. So now I gotta wait another year for it. But I started going down the line of let's see what I bought and let's look up Cthulhu. There's some really sick artwork out there where he's massive, real big.
It's mind-meltingly horrific.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that you go back and change your address because you closed on a house, right?
Oh, nice segue. Yeah, I did. So anything that is not in stock, I automatically get shipped to my parents.
Oh,
But
okay.
good looking. Yeah, no, it's there's a lot of stuff that I bought in 2020 that's getting shipped to them.
That it was a problem for me. I had something I'd ordered, it was a Kickstarter project I'd backed. Was like, hey, it's finally ready. We're gonna ship it, and it was like, is that still going to my apartment? They're like, yeah, we're about to ship it out. I was like, oh my god, please, no, I bought a house. Can you ship it here?
Yeah.
And I got that taken care of. Just
I'm sure
in
they
time.
get that a lot
Yeah,
for something like that. That's been it's a year plus.
right. And then it reminded me that I had another Kickstarter I backed, and so I changed the shipping address for that one on the same day.
Preemptive, nice.
Yeah.
What'd you back? What Kickstarters?
So the first one was for the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice board game, which was real cool, and I've only ever played it once because it's kind of like a D&D campaign, and then there's the whole problems of a D&D campaign
Sure.
with time. But the main reason I bought it was for the highly detailed minis, and the minis are insanely detailed. And then the other one that still hasn't shipped is the Witcher board game, which again, highly detailed minis.
How do people get that made? They go through all the proper channels. They're going through. I guess it wouldn't be CD Projekt Red for that, right? It's not based off the game, or is it?
It is based. It uses lots of the game models and things they have in the game. So
it's got to be
there's
in conjunction with them.
yeah, there's some sort of licensing there.
Yeah, weird. All right.
The other thing that I have on here, this one I cannot figure out. It says Warner Brothers Entertainment Incorporated, commonly known as Warner Brothers, and abbreviated as WB, is an American diversified multinational mass media and entertainment conglomerate headquartered at Warner Brothers Studios complex in Burbank, California, and a subsidiary of AT&T's Warner Media.
Yeah. I think that's when we were talking about them selling off a bunch of properties in the game sphere.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one's there.
And then,
Or the whiteboard theory. That sounds about.
Either or, yeah, it's the same.
We were talking about their whiteboard room versus others. I would be very curious. Do you think it's like a lair?
No, I think it's not being used. I think so many of these companies have just giant offices just vacant.
It's all electronic whiteboards now.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, they probably have whiteboards on there from, I mean, like, what was it, it's like March. So they probably have some stuff, like whatever
you
their
think their evil plans are still on there? Or?
From March 2020? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, even though they got bought?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is like no one's in there.
True.
I'm making that up. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
That's a good assumption.
Projecting. I don't know.
Projecting? No, that's an assumption.
And then the last one is about the Super Star Destroyer being 19 kilometers long, and the Covenant Super Carrier being 29 kilometers long. And I think that was for the Empire versus Covenant thing.
Yeah. Still not convinced.
Who won that? I don't even remember.
I think the Empire won, didn't they?
I think the Empire won.
Which is stupid.
Right.
The Empire obliterates a planet with a shot.
Yep.
The Covenant have to be like, oh, okay, we're just going to slowly glass the planet with a bunch of ships.
Did we talk about, like, if the Empire gets the Death Star, does the Covenant get the Halo rings?
The Covenant didn't make the Halo rings. Why should they?
They didn't even get control of all the Halo rings even.
They were close.
They got one.
You know what? Close counts as in grenades and...
It's grenades and Halo?
Horseshoes.
No horseshoes, but there's grenades.
Yeah.
What about horseshoe crabs?
I don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is.
It's like a very ancient crustacean.
It doesn't sound right. We'll have to get the
Aren't
research
all
department
crabs ancient?
Yeah, but these are the ones that look like they got the tails. They look like
Scorpions?
Oh, the missing link.
the missing link.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Are you trolling right now?
No, I mean, look, the whole point of evolution, right, is like, okay, show me the middle point.
Yeah.
Maybe this is it.
The missing link of humans?
No, the missing link of crabs and Cthulhu.
Dude, how about we're all going to be
The
walls
horseshoe crab.
someday?
Yeah, that looks
You've
wild.
never seen a horseshoe crab?
Everyone should
No.
go look up a horseshoe crab right now because I don't think it's
Fucking
real.
weird.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's
looks like you took half of a hippopotamus,
Yeah.
made it spiky, and then just set it on some
Looks
sand.
like the one Pokemon that's like the ancient Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's modeled. The Pokemon's Kabuto, right?
Because the horseshoe crab's modeled after the Pokemon.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's fake. An imaginary. There's no way that's
Do you
real.
see the dragon going around? That people were like, "Oh my gosh, it's a real dragon! They found a dragon!" And then thanks to the internet, it took like all of half a day, and somebody's like, "Actually, this is from I'm making it like Mexican TV show called blah 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 that ran a season, and here it is." And they just, I don't know, everything's debunked constantly.
Yeah, I know. I feel like life was more fun back when you
You
said there was a dragon, and everyone was like, "Oh shit,
yeah,
Tyler
it's
saw
like,
a
that's
dragon."
a dragon. That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh, well.
convincing. It looked good.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Elon Musk getting Twitter? Is that too topical?
I don't think John's at all tapped into that.
Okay.
You mean the poll machine?
The poll machine? Yeah, Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he'll throw us a bone, give us some more options.
Maybe give us a little blue check mark.
Dude,
Dude,
hey, buddy.
That's fine. I'll sell out to Elon if he gives us a check mark. Sure.
Yeah, dude. That'd be something.
Yeah. They're getting a board together. So
fun.
Like
You're not
people.
Yeah, like
Okay.
of all different like diverse ideas and backgrounds and different things like that. So like no one's like Trump's not going to be on Twitter tomorrow, right? For better or worse.
Oh, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, no, we're not. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point is he wants freedom of speech. So he wants to like reinstate some people and put other people back on and stuff like that. So I'm just
Yeah, there was a big statement on the platform today saying that he believes that Twitter is now the new public square,
Yeah.
and so he wants it to be moderated so that there's nothing like insane happening. But he doesn't want anybody to be banned for political views. He wants everybody to have a say in this public forum. And I think to myself, I'm like, well, if you wanted it to be like an open public forum, wouldn't you want like the government to buy it? Because then it's like entirely out of the vested interest of a private corporation. But
no. As the libertarian that I am, no.
All right.
Tyler loves the government.
I cannot stand the government.
Do you think we'll hang people
I should
on Twitter now
clarify.
too? Because back in the day.
Yeah. Let me clarify.
No, I think I'm onto something here. No,
you are. We'll get to your public
what about the Twitter
hangings and get
guillotine?
canceled real quick. But
What's that?
I'm
Twitter
saying,
guillotine?
Well, I don't think we did guillotines.
Not in America, but like
So I think
Twitter
it
exists
should
on
be
a global scale.
It should be a
hanging people.
regional thing. Because back in the day, you'd hang people in the public square. Am I wrong?
I don't think you ever did that really in America.
Not in the Wild West. I saw it on TV.
Well, I don't know if we want to go down this path.
That's the path you don't want to go down?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Okay. Here's something.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the little misinformation clause in PayPal?
No, I did not.
Yeah. So PayPal, and apparently this has been a thing for a while, but they have a little clause in there that if you like break the guidelines based off of like, I forget what the phrase is. Actually, I think I saved the phrase. Let me pull it up real quick. But essentially, the base thing is they could take out $2,500 out of your bank account if you violate their.
Was that why Candace Owens was saying
Terms and
to
conditions.
pull everybody should pull their money out of PayPal?
It very well could be. So they
Okay.
introduced its $2,500 misinformation fine. So let's see here. Trying to find. Oh, other forms of intolerance is the phrase it's sticking with people, right? So if they're causing like if you say bad things, hateful stuff, whatever, like
Yeah.
that's what they're saying. But then they added the line of other forms of intolerance, which is so broad because intolerance is just like, I don't agree with your views.
Right.
So it's like, well, who's coming up with those views, things like that. So people are numbers about it.
Right. Yeah, like I was saying, you definitely don't want those kinds of rules to be vague. I mean, it seems like a well-intentioned idea, but I don't think it's PayPal's place.
Other
Wait, what
forms
is
of
it talking
intolerance
about?
that is
For what?
discriminatory.
So it's like if you're a big public figure, say, in like 10 years, we're the media giants that we aspire to be, and we start saying Ivermectin cures COVID, then they're going to fine us $2,500.
Now I have to. Like we literally can't say that.
Shoot! That was a joke. I did not mean that intentionally.
Yeah.
So
That
that
was
doesn't make any
satire.
sense, though. I mean, because you're not saying it on PayPal.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's weird.
I don't know.
So what do they monitor? Like, what are they
You can
monitoring?
send messages in PayPal.
Okay, I'm sure that's not what they're monitoring, though.
It could be.
Well, yeah, if it's only PayPal, I mean, whatever.
I don't know.
suppose,
It's just
which is still weird
anything
that-
that's offensive.
Yeah.
It just offensive is this broad term. Anyway, that's kind of like that's the only reason I wanted to bring that up is like that's the opposite of like the Elon Musk thing, right? So it's like, hey, we're just letting everybody in here, and then this one's like, hey, we're just gonna say the rules are flimsy, and we can kind of change that whenever we want.
Yeah. Though, speaking of Elon Musk and Twitter, there are some polls, right?
That's true.
Yeah, I think he actually voted in a couple of them.
Yeah.
Want to bring those up?
Yeah, like the first one, which was, is an oatmeal cream pie
No, the
an
next
actual
one.
pie?
You can skip that one.
No,
What's the
no.
third?
You sure you don't want me to read
Okay,
these
go ahead.
results?
Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, so
We'll
I
all be
asked-
miserable today.
I said, is an oatmeal cream pie an actual pie? The options were what? No, it's a cookie. Yes and no. And so what? No,
that
it's a
doesn't
cookie.
Yeah, so I'm
fair.
already
There's
stacked.
two
Yeah,
answers that mean
it's
no.
fine. 66%
That
of
seems
the
like a-
answers are against me.
It's
Wow.
actually 75%.
How many answers do you have?
So there's 12 answers. 6 said no, it's a cookie. 3 said yes, and 3 said just no.
No,
Yeah, but
he's
what I'm saying is that you have
there's
3 answers,
3
and
answers.
66% of the answers
Are against you.
Yeah,
That's
that
a good
doesn't
point.
seem fair.
No, you're right.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not
Go
fair.
ahead and read those
Don't worry,
results
it's
again.
just the
So
research
I know
department.
who.
Fair and balanced.
I never claimed to be.
Are we allowed to say fair and balanced? Is that
No.
another thing that get canceled?
I don't know, dude. I just say things till they tell me to
Dude,
stop.
I'm gonna have to put so many disclaimers on this thing.
Oh, we're already fucked.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you led with that.
I didn't mean to. I just.
Absolutely,
It's
dude.
very topical.
Hey guys, did you hear about this? Where
It's
you're
the
fucked
most,
either way.
Look, it's a Friday.
Yep.
Going into holiday.
Yeah.
And the one of the biggest social media platforms just gets bought, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. Now, the other poll was coffee or hot chocolate. Now, this one, I actually was able to do quite a bit of polling.
That's a big deal, by the way.
Coffee and hot chocolate?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of sounds like a bigger deal to me.
Sure. So the winner of coffee and hot chocolate, that should be like,
What should they get?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, you
Let's
getting
see.
nervous? You
Yeah.
thought it was locked.
It is locked.
It's not locked.
100% locked.
No way.
Okay.
It is closer than I anticipated. I'm going to say that. So we have, from Twitter, we have 6 votes for coffee and 2 votes for hot chocolate.
Easy.
From Straw Poll, we
But
have
you're not allowed to say what you want. That's pre the purchase. So can we really count those results?
What are you talking about?
So we just talked about, now that it's been purchased by Big Elon,
Yeah.
now you can say what you want,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this was pre-purchase,
Yeah.
which means that hot chocolate votes could have been repressed.
Look, you can put the poll up again if you want.
might.
It's fine.
I might do that. Careful what
on
you wish
Straw
for.
Poll, hot cocoa won with 9 votes.
Ooh.
Wow,
And-
a free platform and hot chocolate wins? That's kind of crazy, dude.
And coffee got 5.
Okay.
And then at my workplace, the day of,
This
I
doesn't
had
count.
asked.
This does not count. He asks his colleagues in first thing in the morning. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we got 12 votes for coffee and 4 votes for hot cocoa.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
really?
that
That's
seems like a
shocking.
blowout. Yeah.
Well, were there coffees in their hand at the time, or
No, actually, a lot of people, a lot of those, remember, if you remember in our text conversation, a lot of those were, you can't just make me choose one. It depends on the time of the day. And I asked you and you said, no, they have to. And
Yep.
then they chose coffee.
So it's really your fault.
No,
Yeah.
you have to choose. I don't regret
Yeah,
that.
Of course you have to choose.
So overall, if we
Depends on
count
the time of
if
place.
we
No,
count
like-
my work, it was 61% to 39% in favor of coffee.
How do I win? We don't count your work.
Well, I didn't look, so we're
no.
going to do some math right now.
Go ahead and do the math. It's
So
not
that
going to add up.
is,
What are you talking about?
no, that's actually a tie. It's 11 to 11 if we don't count my workplace.
Excellent.
Yeah,
so
it's-
let's just
it's
pick a random
humbled.
person to ask to break the tie. Tyler's nephew, and that'll be fantastic.
I bet
And
you
then-
might have. Oh.
Oh
Text them right now.
yeah, baby. Cheeseburger.
I don't want to do a cheeseburger.
What?
I don't want to lose a poll and do a cheeseburger.
Come
but
on,
I'm gonna-
man. You got to put something on it.
All right, hold on.
11 to 11, that's contentious.
That is
Yeah.
contentious.
Well, you guys
I
keep
can't believe,
talking while I-
dude. The literal statement of the question was, "What tastes better?" Anyone who thinks coffee tastes better is out of their mind.
Well,
They
you
might
s-
like coffee more, because it gives them the rush, whatever, gets them ready for the day. I'm talking about taste, dude. There's no
you
way.
were the one who specified they can have it however they want, right? So if you were to say, oh, black coffee or hot cocoa, I'm sure there are
Oh
some
yeah,
people who
because
would say
there's a
hot
bunch
cocoa.
of exactly 100%. Like no one's gonna be like, oh, I just wanted the black coffee. I mean, some people would.
Do your
but-
coffee however you want. It's not even better than hot chocolate.
I'm saying that the way I drink my coffee, I prefer to hot cocoa.
Well, you're a psychopath. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's like 1% of society, or
Only psychopaths drink black coffee, right? That's like a
that's
telltale
probably
sign of
not true.
We were watching Jeffrey Dahmer. That's a crazy show on Netflix.
Aren't people mad at that? Aren't people mad at everything?
People are mad at everything.
Because he's hot or something?
Since he's hot.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
But,
I don't know that.
Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't hot,
I mean, he looks like him.
but hotter.
He's jacked in this movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty
But,
sure
but
Jeffrey
then
Dahmer
it-
is not Jack.
But it's also like, hey, he was the silver streak,
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver
Yeah.
from DC.
No,
No,
from like
Sony.
X-Men Days of Futures
Yeah.
Past.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
wanted to check. Just wanted to check
From
the vibe.
Scarlet Witch.
I hate Scarlet Witch.
Really?
Scarlet.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Her
Witch?
twin sister. Yeah,
I didn't like her in Universe of Multi Madness first.
Isn't it like your Isn't that
That
last
is my
on the list?
that's my least favorite.
Worse
Marvel
than
movie,
Thor: The Dark World.
which is insane.
Let's
to
get
me.
into that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. How is that even
Multiverse
possible?
of Madness.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was great, but I'm curious what you didn't like about it because I didn't hate it.
Oh, you know everything. So
See, now Tyler, that's such a poor position to come from. If you don't have like a couple things that you can actually say that you disliked about it.
Okay, so I think the cinematography was poorly done.
Okay.
I think that it took me out of it with like the CGI was just bad. I think that the giant starfish in Suicide Squad was just better done and actually more believable
I was
than
like-
anything in Multiverse of Madness.
You had me for a second. I was like, there wasn't a giant starfish.
I think it's a starfish, right?
No. In Multiverse of Madness, I was like, there's no giant starfish.
No, but there's a
And then you
giant.
finished-
There's a giant thing with a bunch of eyes and stuff in the
Yeah.
beginning, and I'm like, that's just it's badly lit.
Yeah.
If you go on our Twitter page, Kevin has a 15-page tweet on why.
Yeah.
Very informative. I don't care. You're Disney. You billions of dollars. Fix it. So
Well, they
anyway,
overwork their animators, you know?
sure,
Crunch.
like whatever terrible process or whatever terrible practices they do, it matters to me. I'll say that because I'm a human being, but also it's just a bad movie. So that's poorly done. I didn't really care about Scarlet Witch at all. Like, oh, now she's an evil person. Like, okay, so I really liked the TV show. I like you made her sympathetic and things like that. And now it's just like, now I'm just the bad guy, and it's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I personally, I don't think Benedict Cumberbatch, like, he's a fine Doctor Strange, but he's not like carrying the movie. He's no like Tony Stark.
No.
Tony Stark, Iron Man 3 was bad, but you still had Robert Downey Jr. kind of carrying the thing.
Right.
I don't know. That's what I got for that.
I saw a lot of people criticizing how campy it was. And I was like, I think how campy it was probably my favorite part because I'm a big fan of Sam Raimi horror movies, which
yeah.
are just like intentionally bad, I think. So I was like, I went into this thinking, oh, so this is going to be like real cheesy, real over the top. And it was. And I was just like really focused on that spectacle that I didn't quite pay attention to the story. And also, John, in classic Calvin fashion, I fell asleep 3/4 of the way through the movie because I tried to watch it on a Friday night after I'd worked all day. But upon rewatching it, I was like, oh yeah, they really kind of like beefed the whole Scarlet Witch thing. I don't think it was anywhere near the worst Marvel movie. I think it was just very mid. It was very mid.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I think there is a correlation between me watching a movie in the theaters and me watching it on my couch, where all the movies that I've watched on the couch, so like Ant-Man, Black Panther, this one, I just don't like them as much.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that's just going to the theater and I enjoy the theater, which I really don't. But I don't know. I was just... It was so disappointing, I think, that was what propelled it to the bottom, where I'm like, I want my time back. And I don't do that a lot in the movies. I did it with that one, and I did it with the Breaking Bad movie, where like at the end of it, I'm just like,
There was a Breaking Bad movie?
yeah,
El Camino.
yeah. It was fine.
Oh, okay.
It was
Netflix,
fine,
yeah.
but very middling. I'm just like, I kind of wish I didn't watch this and had the money and my time back.
The problem with that one was like they were so old.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesse, dude, you are. This is supposed to be right after you.
Yep.
You clearly look 10 years older, bro.
Yeah. And I was just, yeah.
Todd was the worst offender
Yep.
because he got big. Mm-hmm. And they tried to like put coats on him and
Dude,
stuff.
Jesse got big.
Yeah, but he got real big.
Yeah.
Like I went back to watch like him
Yeah.
in the show and I'm like, oh fuck. Like it is night and
Yeah.
day. But they try to like put coats on him and I'm like, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a fine movie.
Yeah, no, it was fine. I didn't.
Did we need that? No.
No.
Now we know where Jesse is. He's in Alaska.
That's how little impact that movie. I could not tell you a single thing about that movie.
I just told you one.
Okay, great.
And
Jesse
he
ends
has
up in Alaska.
He has what's his face's beanie.
Wasn't what? I mean, he said Alaska from like the original Breaking Bad, right? Like, wasn't that the thing? Him and what's her face were going to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so, actually. I think they were going to go to... Fuck. It was a different country.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
New Zealand, maybe.
That sounds.
He said Alaska when he was talking about getting away and, like, I just want to live in Alaska and be around no one
Yeah.
or something. Because
Where does Dexter live now?
also Alaska. Maybe Canada. It's cold there. I know that.
Could be Montana.
No, definitely not. Maybe it is.
I don't know. Is that all the polls? Was that?
Yeah, that was just it.
Okay. So we each got miserable then.
What'd
I
your
lost one,
nephew
you
say?
lost one. I didn't get service. It was weird.
What?
It just didn't. He didn't respond back yet.
Yeah, let me just see your phone real quick, though.
Okay. No. Look.
We can delay a little bit more.
No.
to wait
If
for
you
this
had to
result.
pick between
How do
coffee or hot chocolate, which would you choose? You can make the coffee however you want.
So you did have service.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
It's
definitely had
sent.
service.
It's sent. All right.
He's
all right.
4 hours behind. Give him a minute. He's probably still
Is
at
he
school.
actually?
Yeah. He's in California.
Oh. Is that the one who plays Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
So wait. So can we delay for another 4 hours?
No.
Absolutely. Have you heard this show?
No. I'll text you guys. That's fine. I'll splice it in later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We should record 2 things. One with me being like, I told you owe me a cheeseburger. And the other one we'll just cut. What else are we talking about?
I didn't appreciate that.
I'm sorry. You said you had a dream going on.
Oh, dude. John, I it was at a few episodes ago. We talked about John had talked about his very vivid dream, and he and I had been discussing about how mine are almost always mundane.
I told your egg dream.
I know, and I appreciate it.
He's cooking eggs.
Yeah, I was cooking eggs.
Yeah.
Scrambled,
I forgot
I
about
think.
that. That was a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
Old scrambler.
Yeah.
The
so-
old that we
the old
we call him
scrambler.
the old scrambler. The old scrambler, man.
But so this week I was very violently ill and was having fever dreams, and so I had an interesting one that I actually managed to write down, and I had a couple, but this was the only one I managed to get down.
Perfect.
So it was Harbin, Josh Monteverdi, Mike and I are all sitting at a table playing a board game. And after every turn, we kept looking at a camera and saying, "Brought to you by New Green Coke," and smiling. And then when we finished the game, the guys from Green Coke said that we weren't happy enough while drinking the Green Coke. And Mike said, "Well, I prefer Blue Coke." And so they escorted him out.
Mike would say that though, which is the best part of this.
Sure.
Have you guys tried Blue Coke though, you
Right.
fucking idiots?
And so they escorted him out and replaced him with my friend George Isaski. And then I woke up.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Where do you think they took him?
Probably to be executed if I had to guess.
You know what
Wow.
first comes to mind where they took him? You remember when you get your companion cube in Portal?
Yeah.
That little like fucking dumpster of flames.
Yeah, the little incinerator. That's what we call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of flames, I watched a furnace turn on
Okay.
for the first time.
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you always hear like a furnace go on. It's like, okay, it's heating my house, cool, whatever. But like, I guess in some aspect, like it's like, okay, obviously I understand it's generating heat. And I guess in my mind, I was like, okay, it's just like heats up some coils or something and it just blows hot air. This thing is like just columns of just fire.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I just never noticed that before. So I'm looking in there and I'm like, huh, like that's a house
There's
is made
just-
of like wood.
There's just a roaring fire going on in your basement, and it's just blowing that hot air
That's
everywhere.
pretty.
How do you think it
pretty
heated your
terrifying.
house?
That's what I said.
He
hot
said coils. Hot coils.
Yeah, like it's like a
An
little
electric
burner.
furnace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
I'm sure they have electric furnaces, right?
Nope.
Yeah, we had it in our first apartment. Second apartment. It was the worst. Like it was the worst efficient furnace ever. It didn't do any heat, and it literally just went out the window because we had just cracks all around. It was terrible. It was so bad.
That sounds great. I've actually been finding out recently that there's very little insulation in the house that I bought
Nice.
because I've been sick, so I had the heat up, trying to sweat it out. And I went upstairs today after getting a shower, and I was like, well, check the heat, and it's set to 74 degrees for the house,
Oh my god.
right? Which is like high, right? And I get upstairs, and it is like freezing. So I go around, I check all the windows, they're all closed, and I go and I stand right underneath the attic, and there's just like this like shoot of cold air. And the immortal words of our home inspector came back to my mind. He said, before the winter, you guys should get a couple rolls of insulation and just throw them up there so that this isn't as drafty.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that until today.
No, we actually have. I don't want to say too much insulation in the home we just bought, but there's so much that we're going to actually have to move it to run any type of like lighting or anything like that to then move it back. But he was saying they have to do that on like because we bought a townhome and they have to do that on like to get some like energy efficient rating for blah, 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 blah. But,
What's a townhome?
townhome is like, all those homes.
Is that where like
Smashed
Josh
together?
lives?
Row
Yeah,
houses?
Josh lives
Yeah,
in a townhome? It's like in the town?
It's in the town.
Doesn't
part of
Mike
the
and Miranda
HOA.
live in a townhome also?
No, they have their own house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you bought a house.
Townhome.
It's technically a house.
Yeah, we
I'm
can do
very
anything we want to it.
confused. Really?
Mhm.
Like light it on fire?
Yeah.
I don't think you can
Furnace?
actually. No, you can't do that.
I mean, you can.
No, you can't.
You can light a fire in the
It's
furnace.
as
and then heat the
it's
whole
as
house.
legal to do that as it is a normal home. As in, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do that.
Actually, if our house caught on fire, we do have a sprinkler system too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Dude, pro tip, hang your shirts on the sprinkler.
Because
It's a nice hanging spot.
maybe not.
I just saw this video where this firefighter was like, don't hang your thing on the sprinkler.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in the hotel room. It had that.
Yeah, that's why they have those. 'Cause
Yeah,
it'll,
yeah.
it'll go
People
off.
will freaking do it. Yeah.
Speaking of the hotel, why were we in a hotel, John?
We just went to New York City, New York
When did you go there?
State
Last weekend?
in the U.S.
That's weird. We were talking about top 5 vegetables last weekend. You're in 2 places at once. Anyway, go on.
I'm
crazy.
dude. I'm dedicated to the show.
I know. I just wanted the audience to realize that. Like, you had a busy weekend and you still made
Very
time.
busy.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was eating my vegetables on the way to New York,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so we went for the League of Legends World Championship of the world.
Nerds.
The
Go
quarterfinals.
on.
Well, if you played Blitz, you'd understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. How were the League of Legends World Champions?
It was cool, yeah. It was in Madison Square Garden. I was a little baited because I thought it was going to be, actually Madison Square Garden, but it was like I guess
Back
they have
alleyway.
The
yeah,
Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden.
yeah. I guess they have like a theater or something. I don't know what they would do there, plays or something. Anyways,
So when I looked it up, it was like comedy shows are usually what goes on there.
It looked big.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like it was a pretty decent sized place.
It was like a large movie theater.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, no, there was a good number of people there. The crowd was good, and it was a really fun time. I mean,
Any upsets? Any crazy?
It was.
I think the
Crazy
favorite
plays.
won, but it went to 5 games, so it's a series. So it's best of 5. They were up 2-0, so we thought, oh, it's just going to be a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other team came back, and it was pretty crazy game 5, so I think we got
neat.
our money's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to end of game 4, and it was like just 2-2. And usually, whenever if somebody goes up 2-0, and the next, it's almost always if they don't clinch that game, they lose. So we go into this thing and reverse sweep, it's going to be great. We're going into the last draft, and we're all sitting there just like appalled because we're trying to figure out what is their game plan with these champion picks. And like the guys behind us were so upset that they just left because they're like, oh, they just threw. And little did we know, Genji had the most insane big brain play and just pull the win out of nowhere. It was so hype. It was great.
Dude, people leaving before the game started perfectly encapsulates the community of League of Legends. Just fucking surrender.
Yeah, but that's every
that's
sport,
fair.
right?
Well,
Like,
but like you would only see that at an e-sport event. Like, I'll give you an example. It's like if a baseball team brings in a reliever and the fans are like, oh, fucking this guy, they brought him, and they just left.
and you're telling me that doesn't happen now?
No, that doesn't
Oh,
happen.
okay.
I'm sure it does happen, but
Yeah.
it cannot happen to
It
a
wouldn't
level.
happen at the World Series.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
like, this is like the World Series.
So this
well,
is
not
like
World Series,
the-
but this is like playoffs.
That's what I mean. This isn't like the biggest League of Legends.
So this is
This
the
is
biggest
the-
event, but this is the quarterfinals. So
Right.
there
Oh,
are still like this coming weekend, the one that we're about to head into is the semifinals, and then the weekend after that is when like the grand final is.
You
Are
mean,
they- it's at the
weekend
same
that already
place?
happened?
The what?
It's a Monday show.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry. This past weekend
Yeah,
is
yeah.
when the semifinals happened, and I'm just gonna put it out there now. I think T1 is gonna beat RNG, and I
Okay.
think Genji is gonna beat DRX.
And if you're wrong, you're fired from the research department.
I accept
Wow.
Wow. All right, what were
Put it
T1 and
down.
who?
T1
Pulling
and
your phone
Genji.
out real quick.
I'm writing it down. He accepted, dude.
Man. All right.
Big stakes.
Also, I need
If you want to be part of the research department at Couch Company,
There
To be
might be an
fair-
opening on Monday.
There is an episode where I appointed John Harbin as the super research department that could overrule everything Cal says.
there was?
Yeah, I said that once.
Missed it. All right.
It was episode 13.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're
but
on 71 right now.
Genji and T1.
yeah, Genji and T1.
Oh, buddy.
It's going to be great. The other thing that we did while we were in New York was we went and ate at John's of Bleecker Street, which was I looked it up, and actually there's like a 3-way tie for the best pizza in New York, but the other two were in Brooklyn, and we didn't want to go to Brooklyn, so it was amazing. I don't know exactly what type of pizza.
Describe it. Is it like...
It was like a thin crust. It was perfectly crispy. The right sauce to crust to cheese ratio. Good cheese blend. The pepperonis were like, spicy, which I'm a big fan of myself. Very well seasoned, very well cooked. It was perfect.
Yeah, it's my favorite pizza.
Yeah.
That's your favorite pizza?
Yep.
Best pizza I've
That's
ever
the one
had.
Mike always talks about.
Okay. All right.
Because it's Dave's favorite pizza.
Next time I'm there, I'll check it out.
It's really good.
Dude, let's go. Let's go tomorrow.
I'm never gonna see it. I'm never gonna.
You're never gonna
taste
see it?
Best pizza ever.
Why?
New York is the worst.
Why?
New York's not the worst. Harrisburg's the worst.
Okay, New York's the second worst. It doesn't matter. How many cities are in the United States?
20.
No.
There's at
1.
least
21.
100.
21.
There's at least 100. Come on.
If you're counting
At least
Harrisburg.
100.
If you're
I'm not
counting
wrong.
Google.
I'm not wrong.
You're not. Google our research department.
Yeah, here we
This
go.
is
Here's some live
yeah,
research.
I want to know exactly how many cities are in the
How
United States of
many
America.
cities
There's more
are
Pokemon than there are
in
cities.
That is
the US?
incorrect. I'll cheeseburger that.
No way. There's like 1,000 million Pokemon.
You want a cheeseburger right now?
No.
As
What did your cousin say? Your nephew?
My nephew hasn't responded yet. I'm telling you, he's in
I think you're
school.
pulling one of these things where it's like,
He's in school.
I'm not going to tell you.
All right, I'll put it right here. Look. Hold on. Just see. Oh, crap. Hold on. You ready for this?
Yes.
I like frappuccinos.
What? Let me see it.
Oh, no, I love you.
Wait, he says immediately after, have you gotten Gotham Knights? This kid's not in the right state of mind.
Yeah.
He answered the
Absolutely
question.
not. That does not
He answered-
count.
he answered
That
the
does not
question.
count. That does not count. He got Gotham Knights?
So?
There's no way.
You're allowed to get frappuccinos and Gotham Knights.
No, you can't.
It's totally okay.
Anyone who voluntarily buys that game is not in the right state of mind and cannot be trusted on any sort of poll, especially the tiebreaker.
Interesting. But as of 2018, there are 19,495 incorporated
Is he like
cities,
8?
towns, and villages.
Why are
in the
they letting him
United
have
States.
19,000?
19,000.
19,495.
That's like 19 Pokemon.
Hold on, I'm checking how many Pokemon there are.
14,768 of these have populations below 5,000.
Yeah, so what? It's still more Pokemon than exist.
Yep.
Wait, we don't know that.
Hold on, I gotta respond to Noah. Nice. Thanks for winning me a cheeseburger.
There's 905.
Also, yeah, I'm not. Are you guys even thinking about Gotham Knights at all?
No, the
No.
game's terrible.
Yeah.
310 cities are considered with at least medium cities with populations of 100,000 or more. So there are more Pokemon than medium-sized cities.
That's I thought that was implied.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't specific.
Yep.
I don't know.
This kid's 8.
Oh, he's 11 now, I think. 10 or 11.
That's so
Frappuccinos
ridiculous.
are basically, you know what? Actually, I don't even think a Frappuccinos is like it actually breaks the tie because it's usually like every frap I've ever had has been like a mocha frap, which is then hot chocolate and coffee.
Actually, is a Frappuccino coffee?
There's espresso.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
There's espresso in it.
Yeah.
I didn't think there
How are
was.
they letting this kid have a frappuccino at 11?
Dude, the only reason why I even thought to say that was because we live in this like Starbucks
Yeah.
world. So
For
I think
11-year-olds,
kids-
that's insane.
well, like, what are you gonna do? Like, oh, hey, I think, yeah,
I literally order hot chocolates exclusively at Starbucks.
yeah,
Say I did not start drinking coffee till I was like 19.
yeah. I did it. I did it in like middle school. We thought it was cool when we
Yeah, middle
did
school,
coffee
sure,
in, like,
whatever.
band camp or whatever.
11? Isn't he like
11
or
so
12?
that's 5th grade, which is the end of elementary school. So he's only like a year short of middle school.
Nah, that's insane.
He might be in middle. I'm terrible with that.
Me too.
Great uncle.
Yeah, not a great uncle.
You're not a great uncle?
No.
You're just a regular uncle?
Do you know what
Regular
kind of
uncle.
candy he dislikes?
No, I don't.
Do you know what
I'm not
candy-
gonna. I'm not gonna be having a conversation here and texting and everything. It's not great pod, but
Do you know what candy you dislike?
I know exactly what candies I dislike.
I actually like
Plural.
never. I actually never eat candy anymore.
Yeah, candy's disgusting.
See, I also
Actually?
Most of them.
Yeah, I agree.
see,
Even
I-
the ones I like, I don't like. What is the benefit of eating candy?
Are we just jumping into this? The top 5?
I was trying to segue.
Okay, segue it up. That's all.
No,
you buddy. Go
I
ahead.
know, but I'm just saying, like you'd rather eat candy over a steak.
No.
I have the power to go
Never.
out and buy a steak.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why am
I don't eat
why-
steak.
Why am I eating candy?
What would you eat candy over? Food wise.
I
Like,
was
if I
gonna,
want
yeah, I was
something
gonna say
sweet,
I was gonna
like-
say something inedible, but food wise,
Yeah. Like.
strawberries.
Sure. Okay.
Yep.
You know,
Alright.
on the right day, I might take like a nice Reese's cup over a bag of chips. But
I don't think that
That's wrong.
ever.
That's wrong.
that
Yeah, that's
never
incorrect. But that's
happens
okay.
for me. All right. What's our top
Yeah,
5?
anyways, yeah.
anyway, yeah, our
Calvin,
top
you're-
5 is
you're a
not
guest.
our favorite candies because we did that last Halloween.
Yeah.
It is our least favorite candies, the top 5 worst candies, or you could even say the bottom 5 candies.
Yeah. It's Halloween, huh?
Yeah.
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 What are you guys dressing up as?
A pirate.
A pirate?
A pirate.
Okay.
Just a regular pirate, or is there a specific crew you're part of?
It's the I dressed up as a pirate for the Renaissance Festival this year, and I still have the costume, so I'm
Nice.
going to be a pirate
Yeah.
again.
Blackbeard,
Edward Kenway.
Davy Jones.
I mean, yeah. I guess.
You're the pirate
Those
guy.
are
I don't
the
know.
two,
Those
yeah.
are the two. Those are
Yep.
the two big players right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
So least favorite candies. What are the rules?
Tyler's not dressing up. All right.
I'm not dressing up. Yeah.
So my only question is if it's in the top 5 best candies.
I was
going
gonna be slutty Obi-Wan. That was something.
Really?
Yeah. I was chatting
What does that
about
look like?
It's basically Obi-Wan just shirtless.
You think Obi-Wan had sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you tell me that?
Read the books.
Goes into
with,
it?
Duchess Satine.
I don't know who that is.
Watch the Clone Wars, you uncultured swine.
Oh, well, that's not crazy. But yeah.
But so my question was, so if it is on the top 5 best candies, I can't even propose it as
No.
the
You
worst
absolutely
candy?
can.
No, you
sure.
can't.
Okay. You can.
Nope.
I'm not saying it's
the
gonna
death
make
penalty.
it.
Nope.
Death penalty?
Yes. We run a tight ship here.
All right.
All right. So if it's
He's a pirate.
You start
though.
throwing around the death penalty, people won't do stuff. You understand that?
Yeah, I know. So why are you throwing the death penalty around?
actually,
Because I
people
don't want
will
them to
do
question
stuff
our list.
because the punishment's the same regardless of what you do.
There's no questioning the list.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's why murder was such a problem in Victorian England, was because you would literally get executed for stealing and also for killing someone. So if your theft isn't going well, why not just kill them? Because it's the same
Okay,
punishment.
so the more violent crimes go up, but volume as a whole has to go down.
I don't
has
know the
to.
statistics, but
It has. There's no
He's just the
way.
research department.
I'm
I
supposed
got
to
him.
know statistics.
You're supposed to know everything.
Right. So is that our only rule?
It has to be candy.
Has to be candy. Okay.
Well, okay, but define candy.
I don't know.
Does it have to have a,
Sweet
specific?
confectionery treat.
A sweet confectionery treat, Tyler, you idiot.
Okay,
All right. So here's my first proposal.
sure.
Butterfingers. Garbage.
The phone's not garbage. You don't have
that.
to slam it down.
Yeah.
No, I like it. It's okay. It's okay.
Do I love Butterfingers?
Do you
no,
love
No.
They
Butterfingers?
get stuck in your teeth
Yep.
and all that
Well,
stuff.
that's
Which
all
a lot
candy.
of candies, yeah.
Yep.
But is it the top 5 worst?
No way.
I think it's pretty bad.
It's
I'll give it.
it might be in the
it's
bottom
sure.
half, but when I think top 5 worst, that is like literally like I hate this. It's disgusting.
Right. And I'm telling you, I trade my Butterfinger. I would trick or treating. I would trade my Butterfingers for other things.
All right, you're the guest. Tell you what, we'll put Butterfinger on the maybes.
Why are you coddling?
Say, I
him?
wouldn't
not
put it any
coddling.
higher. I wouldn't put it any higher than 5.
Well,
but-
buddy, I'm gonna give you a quick give you a quick spoiler. I don't think it's on the list, but we'll put it on here.
All right.
Hey, got him.
If we're going clockwise, that comes to me.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
I'm gonna come out swinging with
Get it,
with
baby.
those peanuts.
What?
Those packing
Circus peanuts?
Circus peanuts. They're just
Yeah,
the
the
packing
marshmallows.
Let me see.
Circus
Oh,
peanuts.
you don't have a
I don't
picture.
have it on. I'm sorry.
I don't know
hold
why
on.
you, I thought you had a picture
Sure,
up.
Here's circus peanuts. These things.
They're garbage. Yeah.
Oh, they're not like actual peanuts.
No.
Yeah, those
They're
are
just- they're just
disgusting. That's a-
marshmallow,
a
like
great
packing
choice.
peanut.
It's just gross.
Marshmallows are gross, right?
Yes, marshmallows are the worst.
Yeah.
Well, that was what I was kind of getting at with the rules. Are marshmallows candy?
Well,
right?
that's candy.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can have marshmallow, like a mallow cup is a marshmallow candy, but I wouldn't say that marshmallows are inherently candy.
But if marshmallows are not inherently candy, what type of food is a marshmallow? I argue that they are candy. That's the only
They
reason
have
I'm
to be.
asking.
Yeah, they have to
It's
be
just
candy.
pure sugar.
Well, you can also use marshmallows are also used for meringue.
Sure.
So and that's like a baking treat. So
Okay.
You can put candy in baking treats. That happens all
Okay.
the time.
if then we're saying marshmallows are candy.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I think marshmallows are top 5 worst? I think circus peanuts are worse than that.
Circus
And
peanuts
that
are-
leads us to our essay of the week. Please inform
Is
us on
a
why
marshmallow
marshmallows are candy or are
candy?
not candy, if you disagree with that.
I think they are. I think if you're 90% sugar, you just automatically are candy, but I could be wrong.
I'm just looking for an essay.
Is sugar candy?
Yes.
Though I'm with you. Circus peanuts are gross.
Circus
Peanuts
are
are
real bad.
disgusting.
What do you got, John?
All right, my first one. Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Candy corn. Disgusting. Needs to be banned. Needs to be banned
It's just
from all
straight
places.
sugar. It's gross.
So
You
gross.
guys are real bad on the candy corn.
Oh, you like candy corn? Are you
No,
serious?
I don't. But do I think it's top 5 worst?
Yes.
I would say it's
Okay.
arguably the worst.
I cannot eat that stuff.
I have at least 7 that are worse than candy corn, but
All
that's
right.
fine.
I mean, you had a good start, but
Yeah.
I think you're going to fall off.
Okay.
You're going to say something like Twix.
No.
I think you
you
might.
mean the number one best candy?
You might say something like Twix.
No.
The way you've been recently, you're literally saying shit that's just ridiculous.
I do have one. All right, go ahead.
If it's a Hershey's chocolate bar, I might slug you in the face. I might kill you.
Okay.
It's a bad poker face. It's not Hershey's chocolate bar. Is it actually? All
It's not. It's not on my list.
right. What do you got, buddy?
Plain M&Ms.
Oh,
What?
No. That's,
Are you out of your mind? I'm
Peanut
not-
M&Ms are infinitely better.
Okay.
Sure.
There
I
are
will give
so
you
many
that.
different, literally any flavor of M&Ms is better than the original.
Sure. And if we
Sure.
were saying top 5 worst M&Ms,
You'd have
then
a
I would
point.
give you the every color of the plain M&M. But no, buddy, I'm not even putting
Regular
that on the
M&Ms
list.
are on the same list as candy corn?
I don't like them.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's not that I love M&Ms, but it is.
I coddled you with the Butterfinger.
Yeah,
I'm too lazy to
I
type
came
out
in.
M&M
I
on
came
the
into
list.
this list was like I'm gonna put some argumentative options on
Sure.
here. I want some content.
Well, you
on
got to
it.
be in the realm of reality, buddy.
What
I
makes
mean,
them bad if it's just straight chocolate?
It's just straight chocolate, which something that else that is just straight chocolate is also on my list.
You just want to do both of them and just get this out of the way because I
Yeah,
feel like it's
Hershey
the same
bars.
argument.
You're out of your mind. Hershey bars are great. They're fantastic.
They're not good.
They're not
Okay.
bottom 5 worst candies. I can name
And-
10 candies worse than a Hershey's bar.
So before you got here, Calvin was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put this out here."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I go to bat for that. I agree with him.
You agree with him?
That
Careful. Careful now.
if you're talking like
We're in the public square,
all
which means we can duel.
all Hershey bars, yes, I think regular Hershey bars are probably my least favorite.
Okay.
However, when you're talking about all candies,
Yeah.
not even on
You
a
were
conversation.
I mean, you're
Same
not
with
even
M&Ms.
scraping the surface
Same-
of the terrible candies that are out there.
I don't know, man. I was just like, so I think of Halloween, right? The things that I would save for last, right?
Right.
Because some people, save the best for last. I was not that type of kid with my Halloween candy. I ate my favorite things first. And I always think of the last things that would always be in my bag were plain old Hershey bars, Nerds, Butterfingers, razor blades, apples, shit like that.
Candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes.
Yes. Oh no, you guys are probably too young for that.
No, I've had candy cigarettes. I'm just
Okay.
I haven't
What do you eat
consumed
them?
one in so
Yeah.
long.
They literally are
Sounds
cigarettes. And
So
there's
it's-
white chalk.
Yeah, it's
And
like
you
it's
just
like
eat it.
sweetened. It's honestly it's like Tums. It almost tastes like sweetened
Yeah,
Tums.
like that consistency and everything, but in
Wow.
literal like cigarettes.
You
Not literal cigarette, but like in the form of a cigarette.
looks like a cigarette.
Is it? Yeah.
but yeah, that's
Do
what
those
when
get banned, perchance?
Oh yes, yeah, you did.
they're just
Shocker.
candy sticks now.
Oh, so they are still a thing.
Yeah, so on like my Thursdays, I deliver to a convenience store, and they it's like an old time convenience store, and they still have they're called candy sticks now in the candy section.
Yeah, candy cigarettes were just disgusting. And they literally came in like
A cigarette box.
yeah.
With like a pun that was like lucky something.
But you guys haven't had them.
I have had them.
You've had
No, I
them.
haven't
You haven't
had
had them. All right, we don't have to put them on the list, but they were. That's just.
Is that your next
insane.
one?
That was my next one.
Wait, did we put Hershey chocolate bar on the maybes?
If
You're
we want
beating
to
it?
keep coddling, we can.
I mean,
that's
obviously
not-
I veto it, but it's gonna be up to you because I'm
Nah,
biased.
It's
Yeah.
fine. I can accept that it's not on there. I just
You got to hear some of our options here, dude. Like, there's no way.
That's fine.
If I let John Perez run wild, a Hershey bar might be the number one candy. So I feel like it needs
and
to
honestly,
balance out a little bit.
this is just pushback from not being on last year's Halloween episode.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
Well,
fair.
candy cigarettes was mine, but if you hadn't had it, like we have some other bad ones.
All right. What does that mean? I'm up.
Yeah.
Mellow cream pumpkins.
Describe those to me. Oh, those
They
are
look like
that's just
pumpkins.
candy corn.
That's just candy corn.
Is this
pumpkin.
candy
It's a
corn?
pumpkin candy
Pumpkin?
corn.
Okay, what's terrible?
They're bad.
I agree.
I would say those are better than candy
but they're
corn.
better than candy corn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, candy corn is gonna make a run. So, you want me to do a different one then?
Sure.
Tootsie Rolls.
What?
Now,
Tootsie
here's
Rolls
my
are
question:
hard and
Do you,
disgusting and terrible.
are you
so
speaking
it's the best
specifically
kind.
of the chocolate ones or the multi flavored ones as well?
The chocolate ones.
Okay. I can get behind you on that one because I actually like the fruit flavored ones.
I just hate how hard they are. And
Well,
it's
yeah,
like-
you're not getting the good ones. If we're talking about like any edible thing is
I've
always
never
the
had a
best
good one.
version
I'll
of
tell
it.
you that.
Right, it's the best version.
I've
of it.
never had a good
Okay,
one.
I guess
Okay?
that is a fair
Especially
point.
the small ones.
Yeah.
It's been
Yes.
sitting in the teacher's drawer since like the Reagan administration.
Back when candy cigarettes were a thing.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like disgusting, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the tiny Tootsie Rolls. I say put them on.
Wow.
Those are gross.
Is this-
You don't think
is
so?
this, okay.
All right.
No,
You
look,
know,
I don't have any love of Tootsie Rolls. I'm shocked. Like, when you guys like
Tootsie Rolls are by far worse than Hershey chocolate bars and Butterfingers and
yeah.
What was
yeah.
the other one
I'll
you
give you
said?
that.
what else did you say? M&M's.
Yeah.
Regular
I'll
M&M's.
give you that.
Dude, an M&M lover is listening just like, what did they just say?
Yeah, we just lost a subscriber.
Well, it's all right. He was
M&Ms are big
expendable.
in Germany.
He was expendable? She was expendable?
Who?
The M&M lover.
They were expendable.
I don't know.
There's more than one?
Well, I mean, when you can use single person they when you're unsure of a person's gender. Yeah.
Interesting.
Grammar, you know?
We're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning in the public
All right,
square.
hit us with another insane thing.
Baby Ruths.
Okay.
They're just
I
lackluster.
am trying to remember what they even taste like. It's been so long.
like a shitty Snickers. Because there's some extra ingredient and it just makes it bad.
I don't disagree with you. It's just I feel like you're not swinging for the fences on these things.
I figured you guys would have like the stereotypical answers, you know, like Necco wafers, whatever. So I went for something a
I
little
don't
bit
know
more
if
off
you can
the
do
wall.
Necco wafers on that. Is that really a?
I mean, it's
I've
candy.
never had Necco wafers, so I don't know if
It's like chalk, but like more like chalk.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not even thinking when. Maybe I'm not thinking of what those are. I don't know. Oh yeah, like the little not Tums, but
what about
Pepto,
Smarties
or like those little things that you drop in.
Smarties. I have
Smarties is
sweet,
on my list.
Same
Yeah.
vein.
I have
Okay.
sweet tarts
Smarties
on
is
here.
gross. Yeah.
Sweet tarts?
Sweet tarts also bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be worse than Smarties, actually.
Now I would say you're right.
You've had them recently.
No, I just in my older age, any like sour things like
Oh,
that.
that's right, your
I
teeth are,
really
like-
just hate them. Yeah. Yeah.
Brittle. Yeah.
Not brittle. I'm
I don't know,
more
dude.
sensitive to sour things.
Drink a White Claw and you're like, oh, guys.
No,
My
it's when I drink
teeth.
like a case of White Claws that
My
suddenly
teeth.
it's not great. All right, so what do you want? Smarties or hey, we've been recording this entire thing. I know that's what a podcast is, but
For your voice text?
yeah, this is a voice text. I gotta-
What do we say? Run it back.
Go away for us. So I don't know. It's like chalk, more like chalk. Maybe nothing of what those are. You know.
Yep.
That's just the first sentence.
Sounds right.
I gotta
Sounds
stop.
right.
Why can't I? Oh, there. Okay.
All right,
This is
so
going swimmingly.
what do we want on the?
You want sweet tarts or?
I said,
Well, yeah, I'll
go
brought up
sweet
those-
tarts.
Yeah, sweet tarts are gross.
All right.
Sweet
we
sweet
can do
tarts.
that. Sure.
Tyler, that's you.
How do you guys feel? Let's
Love
see.
'em.
This is probably going to be not great. Peach rings? Do you like peach rings?
What?
I like peach rings. Yeah. Do you like peach?
I
peach rings?
love.
They're not bottom five.
No, they're not bottom five.
Okay.
I
I don't love them, but
I wouldn't say they're top five. I wouldn't put them up there, but I'm a fan of gummy candy.
Uh-oh.
So Swedish fish.
Swedish fish are gross.
Swedish fish? I like Swedish fish.
Okay.
So-
All right. I won't put either of them on. I was just curious
Now-
because for me,
He's
that's-
testing the
Has anybody-
waters.
Does anybody else feel like they taste different than they used to?
Nope.
No,
Interesting.
they always tasted terrible.
Yep.
Terrible's terrible.
Because I remember as a kid liking them, and I just don't like them now.
What? Swedish fish?
Yeah, Swedish fish.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting.
And I don't know if it's just my palate's evolved or if they I swear they taste different, but I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. John?
Right. You guys know what's really terrible?
What?
Good and plenty.
Yes.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yep.
Absolutely
See, that's
disgusting.
the kind of
Now we're getting there.
yeah.
Now we're getting there.
And I'm a black licorice defender, and good and plenty is just not. It's just gross.
Black licorice.
Black
is
licorice
gross.
is actually pretty bad too. Okay.
Why do you like black licorice?
So
He was so
Long
hyped
story.
today about like defending black licorice.
yeah, long story. My 21st birthday, my everybody was buying me shots, and my uncle's favorite liquor is Sambuca, which is an anise flavored liquor, and I really liked it because I was like absolutely hammered at that point, you know. And so I was like, oh man, what does that taste like? And my dad was like, oh, that's black licorice flavor. So I was like, oh, okay. So I bought on Amazon a 5-pound bag of black licorice flavored gummy bears with like an Amazon gift card I got for my birthday, and that lasted me a very long time. Mm-hmm. I've really warmed up to the flavor. I really do enjoy licorice.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same. I mean,
Interesting.
you like Jaeger, right? Ish.
Not really.
no.
Oh no.
It's just we always bought that for some reason.
Dude, the Blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
Drop it into Voltage Mountain Dew.
The stupidest shit.
I don't know if black licorice is like bottom 5. It's definitely not my favorite. Do you guys like or I'm sorry, did you go?
Yeah, I said good and plenty.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
you said
sorry.
good and
I
plenty.
thought-
I
no,
have
sorry.
Nerds.
Ooh.
I
Just nerds, regular.
give you a
nerds?
nerd.
So I
They're
think
hard
about
to
it.
eat.
yeah.
Nerds rope is, I think, the better form factor to eat them in.
100%.
I just think that nerds, it's bad form factor. They're not that great on their own, and they kind of get everywhere.
Yeah. Kind of like
easy to
shovel
figure
them into
out.
your mouth and fucking miss.
Right.
They get everywhere.
And like, how else can you eat nerds other than shoving an entire box into your mouth?
And then the box is cardboard, so it gets all wet.
Right.
Yeah.
Disgusting. They should make it plastic.
I
So you can
think-
choke on it.
I think nerds should go on the list.
They should just make it look like a cigarette.
Is are things like this isn't mine because I just thought of this now. Are things like fruit by the foot candy?
Yes.
Now they are, I would say, yeah.
Just like
Now they are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they used to be just sold as like fruit snacks, that you'd put in your lunch, and now they're like actually sold in the candy aisle at a gas station.
Like they've always been candy.
What are those
It's all
like
sugar.
gushers?
yeah, gushers.
Gushers.
Yeah.
You
That's
want
what I'm
that on the
saying, is
list?
those
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying like those are all. It's just candy. Like we were
Yeah.
just getting candy as kids. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that going somewhere?
Yeah, it's just I was thinking about it. I'm like, I kind of forgot about that stuff. And it just
Almost like they're trying to indoctrinate us.
yeah, almost yeah.
Nerds on the list, yes or no?
I put it on
maybe. Yeah, I put it on
maybe.
maybe.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
decent one.
Talk
It's decent. It's decent.
You're up, Ty.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think now. So chocolate covered raisins,
Oh my god.
I like a lot.
I actually like Raisinets.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Okay. All right. My question was, are those like considered candy? Because that would essentially be like saying like a chocolate covered strawberry is candy.
Ooh. No.
Well, I would say
We're going down that
yes,
road.
That's
because
what I mean. You could get like slippery.
yeah.
you can't buy chocolate covered strawberries at the movie theater, but you can buy Raisinets at the movie theater.
It was in a box.
Yeah.
So that's the stipulation. It has to buy at the movie theater.
I feel
I
like
mean,
the
if you can find it
stipulation.
in a candy aisle, I think
Yeah.
it counts as candy.
I feel like the stipulation is, can you get this on Halloween? Right.
Yeah, and I'm
That'd be
pretty sure
good.
you could
Yeah,
get
that's a
one.
good
you
middle
could
ground.
get boxes of
Yeah.
Raisinets on Halloween.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's fair.
How do you guys feel about candy canes other than peppermint?
Gross.
Peppermint's still terrible.
Peppermint's also terrible.
Candy canes are
Okay, well, you guys
awful.
can pick your own peppermint ones, but mine is if I'm opening up a candy cane,
Yep.
and I see the nice like white and red like swirls,
Yep.
and I start licking it, and it's like strawberry. or like raspberry
instantly
fruit flavored.
instantly gross.
Yeah, super disgusting.
Ooh.
It's yeah,
Candy canes suck.
just across
All
the
of them,
board.
all of
Yeah.
them, all of
Oh,
them
I
terrible.
It's not
really
Halloween
like
candy, but
all of
it's
them horrible.
Well, you take like a peppermint candy cane and you stir your hot chocolate with it,
You
or
don't like hot
coffee
chocolate.
if you're part of the majority.
I you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
it's real
You do
good.
candy cane with coffee?
Yeah, you get like a
Yeah,
peppermint
but like
mocha.
the tiny little candy canes you get, you look like drop one of those in your coffee.
Yeah, get a little peppermint, little chocolate peppermint.
Yeah.
Little
So
chocolate peppermint
much
mocha.
like the drink we had yesterday,
Uh-huh.
the cinnamon stick you don't eat, so it's a garnish.
Well, by the time you finish your coffee,
It's usually dissolved.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
part of the coffee. The peppermint, the
So eating it on its own is terrible. It's like a
It's a bet. He's right.
I
It's
like
on
eating
its
it.
own. It's gross.
wow.
It is gross on its own. You eat candy canes on its
Can we
own?
meet halfway and say fruity candy canes? Or do
Sure,
you guys
that's
hate
fine.
peppermint more than the fruity?
Well,
candy
I think that the peppermint candy canes have a specific application, so I wouldn't say peppermint candy canes are across the board gross.
Yeah.
So I'll meet you halfway on that
Okay.
one.
You
So
gave
we'll
me
say
Oreo candy
fruity-
canes, and those were just fucking
just sounds
horrific.
That
horrendous.
sounds bad. I gave you Oreo.
Yeah,
candy?
you gave me them.
When?
Tyler.
My
Last
God.
year Christmas.
Oh, that was for
What a
Chelsea.
bad friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chelsea gave me
Yeah.
Oreo candy canes and Star Wars candy canes because
Yeah.
she hates me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I made her do that, so you stop getting ideas.
I believe you are up, John.
Yeah, but and then I get her a telescope, which is the greatest gift she's ever received.
Just
in her
sitting
life.
right there. That's what that box is over there.
You guys haven't opened it?
Well, we opened
Wow.
it to say, "Oh, that's a telescope."
Hey, I gave you the idea.
You did.
I can't execute it for you,
did.
buddy.
You
That's
did.
that one's on you.
We don't have a place for that telescope in the new house. That's gonna be interesting.
Not a conservatory.
That was a huge no conservatory.
No conservatory.
Should probably put some skylights in. Anyway, go ahead.
Candy necklace. Disgusting.
Ooh.
Horribly disgusting. It gets wet. The rope is wet. It's just
And then
bad.
it gets
Wetness.
sticky.
So are you saying all wearable candy of that nature?
Yeah, think about
Yeah.
it. You're wearing it on your wrist. You're wearing it on your filthy, disgusting neck.
Yeah.
And then you're
And
putting
you're-
that shit in your mouth.
Exactly.
Sucking
and,
on
and you're a
it.
child, so you didn't wash your neck very well.
Okay.
Well-
some kids didn't wash their neck very well. So it's
Yeah,
like 50-50. And then like you put that shit in your mouth. Your friend has a bite. It just gets disgusting really quick.
It gets very dodgy.
How do you guys feel about can I put candy jewelry?
Yeah,
Or do
candy
you want-
jewelry.
What else is there?
Well, because there are bracelets.
Well,
what about the
there's
rings?
like ring pops too.
Ring pops are pretty
They're
gross.
different.
Ring
too,
pops
yeah.
are.
You know what? Yeah, just do the.
You're just
But
slobbering
ring
Ring
on
pops,
your
jewelry.
hand the
ring
whole
pops
time.
aren't the same though as
No.
like candy jewelry.
But they are disgusting because it
Yeah.
also gets wet.
Are we
Right.
putting that on the list too? Not
candy
to-
jewelry.
Well,
I
I
think-
think like candy jewelry
And ring
then
pops.
Ring pops is a separate one.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, almond joy, and then I also have mounds.
Yep. Coconut, terrible. I fucking hate coconut. 100%. Thank you, Calvin. Vindication.
Wow.
It feels fantastic.
I don't
Tyler, your
have-
tastes are terrible.
I have no love of coconut. You can ask anyone, but like,
I
It's
hate
just-
coconut. Coconut
I've,
does not
I
belong
have
in candy.
had one good coconut thing in my entire life. That was one D. Remember when we had D&D at Josh's house and his mom made macaroons, those little cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the only time I've ever enjoyed something
Yes.
coconut.
Those were good. Those
Yes.
were good. They don't belong in candy.
They don't.
They do not. They do not.
They don't.
Read my lips.
okay, all right.
Why are 11-year-olds drinking Frappuccinos? It's ridiculous.
I'll tell you said that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
Tell his parents.
Fine. All right.
Tell his parents.
All right.
Tyler, you're
I'll
up.
tell his parents.
You can. You can.
I can?
You can.
Okay.
He's old.
Who's old?
My nephew. He's getting
11.
up there. Yeah.
It's not old.
He's old enough.
He's
Old enough to
1/3 your
learn.
age.
Yeah.
1/4 your age?
Third.
Oh, okay.
I thought Tyler was 50.
34. I don't know. I'm not good with math.
Me neither.
All right.
You're up.
I feel like I hit all mine.
Oh, you're done?
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you guys keep going. I'll keep thinking.
I don't have too many more.
Well, actually, hold on real quick.
Yep.
How do you feel about jelly beans?
I
Gross.
hate jelly beans.
Okay.
Might be my least favorite thing in the entire planet. They
Well,
make me sick.
I'm going to throw that up there then.
They make me sick.
And then
Cool.
I only have one more. How many do you have?
I might have one more. You go first.
Jolly Ranchers.
They're not great, but I don't think they're bottom 5.
Okay. I can accept
They're
that.
like okay. Because like the watermelon ones aren't bad.
I like Jolly Ranchers quite a bit.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's
that's fine.
shocking.
Really?
How
Well,
about?
no, I remember he likes hard candy
Yeah. I
because
do.
he's an old person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. But
I
it's like sweet
my,
though. It's
I
like
like my
sweet.
Werthers. I like my Fireballs.
Werthers are
and I
good.
like my Jolly
Fireballs
Ranchers.
are gross.
You like the hot tamales?
No, Nate's dad put me down a dark hole, and this was back when he got married, and he just pulled one out of his pocket and gave me a Fireball, and then I just
Lost yourself.
I was buying them by like pounds from Amazon.
First one's always free.
Just, oh my god, it was bad.
That's
It
funny.
was so bad. I was trying all types of different brands and flavor. I don't even remember which one I settled on, but I was like, "This is my Fireball."
Wow.
It was.
That
Yeah,
is. I want to see that, Tyler.
that was Mr. Mortimer.
Are you always sweating?
Not
Are you
always.
were you always sweating
No.
during that time period?
The best ones were the ones where like the centers were like harder than any type of metal known to man. So like they just lasted forever.
Is it like a challenge? Like, what's the appeal?
No. So
It's like a pleasant cinnamon flavor.
yeah. It's not so hot you're literally like burning your mouth. Those didn't. do
Right.
it
So
for
if I'm
me.
thinking about it, it's like the outer layer is like extra hot, and then after that, it's just a nice cinnamon candy.
Yeah. Yep.
So you get the initial burn out of the way.
Yeah.
And then
And then when you can't feel anything,
no,
that's when the
it's
taste
not,
comes
that's
in.
mean. Like some of them definitely burn.
Yeah.
But like the good ones, it was just pleasant all the way through.
Like a good burn.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of atomic fireballs. Those are the ones that I always had.
I don't
yeah.
understand any of that, but I appreciate you getting into it.
Yeah, I had to stop. It was that and gummy bears were my two vices.
I hate
Oh,
gummy
you know
bears.
what? I'm gonna say it. The sugar-free Haribo gummy bears are absolutely horrendous.
Sure.
I hate all gummy bears. They make me
Sure.
sick.
But specifically, the sugar-free ones will make you like shit your pants violently.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
Raisinets do that. If you do a box of Raisinets and a 20-ounce Mountain Dew, it's the same effect.
That doesn't seem safe. I just have one more.
There's a guy at work that would always just be like, hey, you know
Yeah,
what
he told us.
know what
He
you
told
do?
us, yeah.
Okay, good.
What's your last one?
Yeah. So I pulled it up. I just want to get the name right.
If you get a name,
Oatmeal cream pie by Little Debbie. How do we feel about that?
I think that is
right?
probably the
candy.
worst candy.
Yeah,
not
because it's
a candy,
candy and
You
it's
can't-
it's a
was
candy.
this your whole plan? That this was it? Just gang up on me of oatmeal
Absolutely.
cream pies?
Dude, oatmeal cream pies are not pies, dude. You're out of your mind.
Literally in the name. I'm sorry. It just
I'm gonna
it
say the
said
same
pie.
thing.
Hold on. There's got to be something where it's in the name and it's not that. I'm thinking. Research department. This is you.
The Democratic People's Republic of North Korea is not democratic.
How come every
It is
time I
not
need a
the
point, he
People's
gets us
Republic.
canceled?
I don't know.
Every time.
I don't think it's.
You can't say like you
North
you can't say Komodo dragon's not a real fucking dragon. You can't go that route. You have to go democratic.
I don't think that criticizing North Korea is going to get us canceled.
It's not going to help.
It's not gonna help.
How?
I don't
North
know.
Koreans are listening to this podcast.
What's more likely to get us canceled?
Every
North
country
Korea.
we've mentioned on this podcast shows up in our demographics of listeners on
I'm just
that
going to say
episode.
What's
that
gonna get
North
us
Korea
canceled?
has the Great Firewall. I highly doubt that any single person in North Korea could listen to us.
And now we can't breach that because of
I'm
you.
not worried about the single people. I'm worried about the couples.
Okay, here's the thing. What's going to get us canceled more often? North Korea talk or Komodo dragon talk?
Well, Komodo dragons kill people.
So does every other animal.
True. You got it?
I'm still waiting for that point.
What was
I'm
that?
not sure. Yeah.
What was that argument?
Was that really your last candy? You were talking about oatmeal cream
Komodo
pies.
dragon, not dragon.
Here's-
Oatmeal
okay.
pie, not
New
pie.
poll. New poll.
New poll.
New
New
poll.
poll. New poll.
Little Debbie oatmeal cream
a hawk
pie.
is a raptor, right? Hawk is a raptor, but it's not like actually a raptor because raptors were
No,
dinosaurs.
you're not understanding
No,
this.
no,
It's
no.
in the name. He's
in the
it's
name.
Oatmeal cream pie.
Komodo dragon.
Two options.
Yes.
Pie,
Yep.
candy.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's candy. That I think
It
he's,
is
I think
closer
he's
to
fucking with you.
pie than candy.
I'm going to be really honest with you right now.
It's a
I
sandwich.
thought the question was going to be how many Komodo, or how many oatmeal cream pies could a Komodo dragon eat?
Oh, I mean, you can do that as a question too. But
Okay.
no. I'm being 100% serious right now. If you were
am
to
too.
poll
I am
America,
too. I am too.
most people, if given a choice, they would say that oatmeal cream pies.
I think you're going to win
are
that.
more pie,
but I'll go in
than
on it.
Candy,
I think you win that, but I
But I
will
think
go
they're
in on
more
it with
cookie
you.
than anything else.
sure, but cookie is more pie than a candy.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. You're
There
right.
you go. You don't have to put it on there.
Oh
It's
no,
fine.
it's going.
It's going.
Everyone
All
loves
right.
an upset. What is oatmeal?
What's your last candy?
It was that. It was a troll.
It was that.
He was trolling
trolling.
you.
All right, so I'm gonna
Oatmeal,
take it while you're typing all that
cream.
stuff up
Oh, not green.
quietly.
Green.
I'm gonna go ahead and list out all these candies.
You mean
that are
like,
there.
I'm still looking for it, guys. Hang on, still looking for it.
Yeah, well, I was trying to find like the actual content. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna cut that down so no one's gonna know what you're talking about. All right, so
You're not gonna cut mine down.
no, not now.
We have to cut half this shit out.
This is a lot of beeps.
Yeah.
All right, Butterfinger, Circus Peanuts,
Yeah.
Candy Corn, Tootsie Rolls, Baby Ruth, Good and Plenty, Nerds, Fruity Candy Canes, Candy Jewelry, Ring Pops, Almond Joys, Mounds, Jelly Beans. I'm gonna throw some stuff up here too. How do we feel about Tootsie Pops? You hate Tootsie Rolls.
good one.
Pops.
Good one. Dude, the stick gets. Okay, so here's a common theme that I'm realizing about myself. The stick gets wet.
Yeah, you don't like wet paper in your mouth.
You like wet paper in your mouth? It's
Absolutely
disgusting.
not. So follow up. What about Dum Dums?
Yeah, put it on.
I see. I never eat, like, I usually just like crunch them off and eat them like hard candy as opposed to like actually treating it like a lollipop. So
What about Warheads?
I think warheads are great.
Yikes. Okay.
I don't think I've ever had
Warheads are
one.
great?
The
You never had a
sour
Warhead?
candies,
All right.
especially
another-
they have those warhead chews now. Those are great.
Any other top candy bars you want to drag through the mud?
Cookies and cream Hershey bars,
Oh my god.
Those have a weird. I will say those have a weird consistency. so
dude.
I'll give you that part.
It
but, yeah.
leaves like a film in my mouth. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah. Okay.
I should have put what is an oatmeal cream
Can
pie.
have we left Butterfinger on here long enough? Is that
Yeah, dude, get that off.
All
there.
right,
Sorry, buddy.
This thing's done.
it's fine.
Butterfinger is one step above. If I knew you were gonna break out the M&Ms and stuff, I wouldn't even put Butterfinger on. If I'm being honest.
Wild.
All
choice.
right.
How many
What else are we talking?
oatmeal?
Good and Plenties are pretty bad. Nerds are pretty bad. Is there anything on the list that is like? So you guys were pretty
Can I see the
hard
list?
on candy corn. So we have like Circus Peanuts, candy corns.
All right, so Baby Ruths, I don't feel strongly enough to actually try and fight for them. So I think those can go.
Okay.
Kill those.
Almond Joy, I think, is absolutely disgusting. Now, I have a caveat here. I like dark chocolate, so if I was going to choose between Almond Joy and Mounds, I would rather eat a Mounds than an Almond Joy.
I would agree with you.
So I would say take Mounds off consideration.
Are you good with Mounds being gone?
What are we saying? Almond Joys, the Satan.
Well, we'll see how the list pans out. But yeah. that's-
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. We can't have two
trimming-
representatives.
Yeah.
So I think that one thing. So I didn't put Sweethearts or what was the other one? Smarties on.
Smarties.
Here. Do we want either of those on there?
Well, if they didn't make the list the first time, they're not going to make it.
Well,
this time.
I was supposed to type them in.
You were
next
supposed
time.
to type them in. No, I think we got worse things.
I feel like the candy jewelry is essentially the same thing as
Yeah.
Smarties, but somehow worse because you have the
Wetness
stuff on
factor.
there. Yeah.
We call it the wetness factor.
I think Ring Pops are bad because they're messy, but they are essentially Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, but your finger gets wet.
Yeah. Okay. So we are sensing a theme there. Okay.
Dude, it's so
Yeah.
gross. I don't want
So let's put some locks on here, and that should give it up. So
All right.
Almond Joy,
we
lock.
we all okay. Hold on.
Ooh, that's
hold
a
on.
spicy
We'll
tamale.
go back. How about we go with candy corn?
Yep.
Yes.
Lock.
Okay. How about we go with how about Circus Peanuts?
Lock.
Lock.
Lock. Lock that
Nerds?
up.
Okay.
Lock that shit up.
I do not like Nerds. I think Nerds is a bad candy.
Okay. I don't know
Do you
if
think
it's
it's
a lock.
top 5?
I'd have to hear the other ones.
All right. So Tootsie Rolls, Good and
It's not a
Plenties,
lock. That might be a
Nerds,
lock.
Fruity Candy Canes, Candy Jewelry, Ring Pops, Almond Joys, Jelly Beans, Tootsie Pops, Dum Dums.
Oh, this is tough. There's a lot of shit
Okay,
on
so
here.
wait, so we have 2 locks so far, and that's Circus
We need
Peanuts.
3. Yeah, we need 3
And-
more.
Excuse me.
You guys don't like jelly beans, right?
No.
Hate jelly beans.
All right. I will put a caveat on here.
Yep.
Those big jumbo spiced jelly beans, I like a lot. Every other jelly bean, I don't like.
So if there's something, if there's a variety of the candy that you do like, I would say it wouldn't go towards the bottom.
This is the best version.
Yeah.
Or is this worse version?
Yeah, but if you're calling it out, like if you're a jumbo.
Is this worst version or best version?
Okay, let me put it this way. How do you feel about like gumdrops?
So I was gonna say when you said the large spiced jelly beans, I was like, does he mean like the spiced like the cinnamon, the spearmint, the peppermint gumdrops? I like those.
So those, but they make them in jelly bean flavors.
I feel like the gumdrops are just a better version then.
Yeah, sure, maybe. I don't mind. Like they're less crystallized, I guess, as far as that goes. So what are we saying? Jelly beans are off the list.
Jelly beans.
I feel like both of you were just like, oh, jelly beans are the worst thing.
I hate jelly beans.
It's the thing is I don't like jelly beans, but I'm not sure if I'm passionate enough to try and defend him. Can we still put that? That's another maybe. Still.
Okay. Do we care about? So if you had to pick between Tootsie Rolls or Tootsie Pops,
Tootsie Rolls.
I don't think either of them are top 5, honestly.
I'm trying to think of the Tootsie Roll that I opened without the paper sticking to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does ruin your day. Yeah.
You don't like either of them.
I think candy jewelry needs to go on the list.
Candy jewelry has to go on the list.
Yeah.
All right.
That shit is terrible.
Yeah, it's real
Have
bad.
you ever had a good experience with it?
Yes.
Was it an intimate experience?
So we have Ring Pops, we have Almond Joys, Jelly Beans, Tootsie Pops, Dum Dums, Nerds.
I'm telling you, man,
Fruity
Almond
candy
Joys
canes.
are gross.
Almond Joys are gross. I'm with you on that. I don't think Tyler
you want
is.
Almond Joys on the list?
Well, I got to think. So what else is there?
Tootsie Rolls, Good and Plenty. For me, I think Good and Plenty deserves to be on this.
That's what I said. Yeah, I think Good
Yeah.
and Plenty is the scum of the earth.
We all okay.
Yeah,
so that'd be a fourth one. That's an easy one.
Perfect.
All right. So Tootsie Rolls, Nerds, Fruity Candy Canes, Ring Pops, Almond Joys, Jelly Beans, Tootsie Pops, Dum Dums.
Yeah, I'm torn between
Nerds and Almond Joy.
jelly beans and I could go Almond Joy.
It's hard for me to believe that there's a candy that has chocolate on it is top 5 worst.
It's just so it's the thing is it's chocolate usually helps immensely when it comes to making something good. Like I don't know if you watch like Good Mythical Morning, but they've covered some absolutely disgusting things in chocolate, and it's still like palatable because it's covered in chocolate. Coconut, especially raw coconut, which is exactly what that is such a bad texture and a bad taste experience that chocolate does not help. And then on top of that, almonds, probably my least favorite nut. So
Okay.
it's like it's like it actually kind of outweighs, like the chocolate doesn't help it enough.
So gun to your head, and you have to either eat an Almond Joy and then pick one of these Tootsie Rolls. You'd rather eat the Almond Joy or the Tootsie Roll? You'd rather eat the Tootsie Roll?
What type of gun?
Just one with the works.
One that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's holding it?
Nate.
Okay. See how this changed
well,
really
yeah,
quick?
no,
This
it's definitely
changed
changed
very
quick.
quickly.
Now he's safe. He has
Now
no
this
fear.
changed. Now this changed. No, just kidding. All right. So, what was the question?
Gun to your head. Almond Joy.
So right now it seems like you
Pick
guys
one.
want Almond Joy on the list, right?
Almond Joy or Tootsie Roll? You said?
Yeah.
I think Almond Joy is worse.
Okay.
But I think Jelly Bean might be worse.
Almond
than all
Joy.
of them.
Well, that's where I'm getting at, right?
Okay.
So Almond Joy versus Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls gone. Almond Joy versus Nerds.
I would rather eat Nerds.
I'd also rather. I'd rather eat Nerds.
Okay.
That's the question.
What about
yeah.
Fruity Candy Canes?
Probably the fruity candy cane.
You'd
Begrudgingly.
rather eat? Well, yeah. I mean, if you
Dude, Almond Joy, you just pop it in your mouth, chew it up a little bit, swallow it, you're done.
It's just-
Fruity Candy Cane, you know how long that's going to take you to eat? And not to mention the fact that, like, what are your options with the Fruity Candy Cane? You unwrap the whole thing and your hands just automatically get sticky. You unwrap part of it, but the wrapper just keeps getting sticky as you're just sucking on the wrapper and you're just slowly pulling it down.
you could put it in your hot chocolate.
You can. I would never put a Fruity Candy Cane in my hot chocolate. Even that would make it
Could
worse.
put a fruity candy into some vodka.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's that.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yep. Then we're drunk, and now we've solved 2 problems.
So what are you saying?
Because you can combine. I mean,
Sure. Okay.
combine.
You could put the almond mound in your alcohol.
that sounds
And then
terrible.
have chocolate
Or
and
Almond
coconut
Joy.
flavored vodka.
That would make me,
You have
Gag.
coconut
Very
flavored vodka.
sad. and I don't like it.
yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Coconut rum,
All
maybe.
right. Look, fine. All right. Oh yeah, it's probably rum, not vodka. Whatever.
Lol.
Okay. So then, fruity candy canes are gone. So now you're saying Almond Joys versus Ring Pops.
Ooh.
How many girls did you marry in 3rd grade with a ring
One.
pop dough? There you go. There you go. And her name was Chelsea.
Sacred. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I think I'd rather eat a ring pop.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. All right.
Begrudgingly?
Almond Joys versus Tootsie Pops.
Tootsie Pop. Like
Yeah, rather
like
eat Tootsie Pop,
Okay.
100%.
And same with Dum Dums?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And now you have an Almond Joy
Yep.
or you have a bag of jelly beans.
Oh, a bag of jelly beans versus.
There's still
Well, you
got-
can't have just
Almond Joy.
one jelly bean. That's silly.
Okay, a handful of jelly
yeah,
beans.
fine. Handful of jelly beans.
Handful of jelly beans over an Almond Joy.
Most hands are bigger than a bag of jelly beans. That they
No, it's a
come in
bag
now.
of jelly beans.
What's
Wait,
that?
I don't know.
Like a little bag,
bag?
little fun size.
It's the same quantity as the almond joy. It has to be fair.
Sure.
Yeah.
Same. Sure.
Same weight.
Sure.
Jelly beans. I'd rather eat jelly beans.
Trying to think if I can escape this death room. There's like 30 people in the room, I'm assuming.
Oh, you're strapped to the chair. Everyone's pointing a gun on
Right.
you. Automated robots.
Did we determine if it was the CIA?
No, it's Nate.
Yeah, it's
That
it's,
doesn't
it's
that
worse
doesn't
than
that doesn't mean anything.
it's worse than the CIA.
There's 30 people in the room. I know for a fact Nate doesn't know 30 people.
It's North Korea.
All right. In that case, I hate jelly beans because I ate like buttered popcorn once.
Yeah,
Worst day of my life.
yeah.
Top 5 worst days of my life.
And then they literally made a jelly bean.
Why would you make
that-
buttered popcorn?
They made vomit. Oh, they
Okay,
made
but that's
jelly
not
beans.
the jelly bean that you're going to eat most of the time.
Well, that's what I was asking. For the
Sure,
rules, are we
sure.
talking about worst version or is it best version still?
It's so that's actually very interesting.
Exactly.
That's a very
That's
good-
a fucking
'Cause
fantastically
food is
interesting.
always the best version.
But
We've
saying
never done
the
a bottom
worst.
5 before.
Right.
Yeah.
So does it flippity flop on the
the worst
clock,
version.
or
That's pretty
do we
good.
stay consistent to ourselves?
No, that's pretty good.
I am the best.
It could go both ways.
Why did it take me an hour and 30 minutes to ask that question? Well, if you rewind, I technically asked it 10 minutes ago. No one heard me.
Okay.
But
all right.
still, towards the end.
Look, man, that's your call.
I think best version.
Well, so if we're
Really,
talking,
you're the deciding
if we're
factor
talking
here.
about between if you're like, oh, X or Y, you're asking which would you rather eat? You want to go with the best version.
Well, yeah, but they have to both either be the best version or both be the worst version.
Well, right, but the best version of an Almond Joy is still an Almond Joy.
Exactly.
do you
That's
want-
why
do you want
if
me to
it's
help you
best
out?
version, it's almond joy. If it's worst version, it's fucking jelly beans.
It's the vomit flavored jelly
Yeah,
beans.
you cannot
So-
beat that.
I can help you out and say the fact that Good and Plenty is on here. Good and Plenty is about as close to a jelly bean as you can get.
No,
without
that's
being a
true.
jelly
Those are
bean.
almost the same.
Yeah.
No, we need to answer the good or bad question. Best or worst version. That has to be answered.
If you're going worst version of a lot of these, then that kind of changes. Like,
Yeah.
I think Tootsie
so I
Rolls
think it's
need to
best
be on the list.
Exactly.
honestly.
Exactly. So I'm best version still.
Best version.
That's fine.
And that's when I go
Sure.
almond joy.
You'd rather eat an Almond Joy than jelly beans.
Or I mean I would rather eat the jelly beans.
Yeah.
Rather
So
eat
I want
jelly
almond joy in
beans.
the list. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You know what I'm saying?
Circus
Because
peanuts,
the best version of
candy
jelly beans are
corn, Good and
good.
Plenty, candy jewelry, jelly beans. Or the
No,
final
No, we
ones.
want
No,
almond
we
joy
want
on the
almond
list.
joy.
I'm sorry.
Because the
Almond
best
joy.
version of
Okay.
jelly beans you
Sorry,
like.
the Freudian slip on the thumb.
You
Okay.
want jelly beans on the list?
Over almond joy? Yes.
Oh, you like almond joys.
I don't even like coconut, and I would take an almond joy over any of these
Fair.
easily.
All right. So at 5,
Maybe not the fruity candy.
5, I'll give you Almond Joy at 5.
No, dude, what are you doing?
You would have to come up with a really good argument
What do
for
we
almond
have?
joy
What
above
do we
there.
have? What do we have?
Almond joy, candy jewelry, Good and Plenty, candy corn, circus peanuts.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
It's got to be almond joy.
Almond Joy's a
Almond
5.
Yikes.
All right, almond joy is number 5.
Yep.
Kind of don't agree with that one, but what's number 4?
Circus Peanuts.
Oh, circus peanuts are.
It's bad.
We're gonna have a conversation about circus peanuts.
Did M&M's make it?
I think I would play Good and Plenty at number 4.
Yeah, I could go there. Even though I don't want to, I could go there. Like when we get to the top 3, those things make me sick.
Right?
Yeah,
Does
I
Good
could
and
still
Plenty
eat Good and
make
Plenty.
you sick?
I could still eat Good and Plenty. It's just
I wouldn't want
it's
to.
still black licorice flavored, and I do like black licorice. It's just like the worst way to eat it.
I can consume Good and Plenty and not get sick. I could consume the jewelry and not get sick. It's just like it's the wet string that's
That
gross.
The wet string is
the wet string.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
no one wants a wet string.
good and plenty. Number 4.
Yep.
All right. So then candy jewelry,
I'd say candy
Number
corn
3?
3
Candy corn.
candy corn number 3.
Yeah.
because
I
at
thought
least
you guys
it's not
were way-
wet.
way
It's
more
just
down.
sugar. It's just
Yeah,
it's
at the
just,
end of the day, you can get it down,
yeah.
but it's terrible.
It's
don't
a
let
texture
me,
thing.
Don't let me sugarcoat it.
That's a second pun today.
Okay,
because
so
I'm better
our
than you.
last 2 are candy jewelry and what else?
Candy jewelry and circus peanuts in the last 2.
I'll give you-
I am strong circus peanut.
I will
is-
give
is
you
the
candy
worst
jewelry 2, circus peanuts 1. I think circus peanuts would make me sick.
Circus peanuts are
Those are horrific.
just.
Yeah. All right.
It's like you're taking foam pads and
Like packing
just
peanuts?
consuming them. Not even because they're like packing peanuts at least have some sort of texture, or like they're closer to like a cheese curl.
Would you eat a packing peanut over?
Well, no, of course not. But I feel like I would.
Okay,
I'm
well then
doing
you
my
can't
body-
say at least.
I'm just saying I feel like I would be doing my body the same amount of harm if I ate a packing peanut and I ate a circus peanut. I feel like in the same fashion I'm worse off.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I agree. I think peanut.
All right, so running
circus
this
peanuts.
down,
Yep.
Almond Joy's number 5.
Yeah.
Good and Plenty is number 4.
Yeah.
Candy corn number 3. Candy jewelry is number 2. And circus peanuts are the number 1 worst.
It is
Circus
the worst
penises?
candy.
circus peanut penises
I thought they were
are the
penises.
worst. I might have said that. I'm slurring.
Oh man,
Chiseled.
that would be
Chiseled and done.
the penises are chiseled.
Yeah. Also, for whatever reason, I put this on my adulting checklist, so Chelsea's gonna see this ahead of time.
She's gonna disagree.
It's where we put all
She
our,
loves
our
Almond
house
Joys.
ideas. That's it. That's,
Better not see any of these candies in your new house, townhome house.
No, Chelsea. I think Chelsea might put candy corn up there as like the number 1.
Worst.
That's in her top 3.
Worst.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm sure we're forgetting so many.
No, we had them.
I'm sure there are like little red hots. Little red hots.
You said you
are
like
bad.
those.
I like fireballs.
It's the same thing.
Well, no, the red hots are like little like.
It's like cinnamon jelly beans, essentially. That's all
Yeah,
it
well
is.
they make. Like
I would
hard
rather
ones,
eat that
too.
over regular jelly beans.
Yeah.
Because you don't get a buttered popcorn flavor. Imagine that.
I think butter popcorn might be one of the best bad flavors.
Ooh,
That's
top
what we should
5
do.
bad
top,
flavors.
Top 5 worst flavors of jelly beans. Oh God, that's next year. That's next Halloween.
Next year?
We're breaking out the jelly beans.
Mark it down, yeah.
We're
Oh
doing
no! no, that's terrible.
That'd be fantastic.
I hope we get canceled before then.
Oh, fingers crossed. Keep talking about the.
So, anyways, that's all we got.
Yeah.
Tyler, good luck tomorrow or Sunday.
What am I doing?
Good luck Sunday in fantasy,
Oh yeah, we're playing.
Or
or
fantasy
good luck
football.
yesterday in fantasy.
Yeah.
We should know by now, probably, unless you guys have someone playing tonight.
On
Monday
Monday
Night
Night Football. Yeah, I don't
Monday,
think I am.
Halloween.
I didn't check. I put one of the people that are not playing on last night.
If you do dress up as Slutty Obi-Wan, make sure to put it on our Twitter.
I
did. That's why I shaved.
I would have thought it was Obi-Wan with fishnets. Would have been my guess.
I feel like it's Obi-Wan just in a robe. It's like it's slutty Obi-Wan, pervy Obi-Wan, whatever you want
Isn't
to
he
call
always
it.
in a robe?
But no, we aren't.
Like
we
just
aren't.
the overrobe.
We aren't going to a Halloween party. That's why I shaved my beard. I had like a
Halloween
I had
party?
a long beard. Well, you saw my beard last night. Yeah, just long beard going.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, thank you for joining us, Calvin. We appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for ruining everyone's Halloween with. Actually, it's PSA. It's PSA.
It's a PSA.
You see
Don't-
these in your bag
See, and if you're gonna buy Halloween candy, don't buy these Halloween candies.
for all the moms out there.
Yeah.
I think our highest watched episode, the mom episode. So maybe, what if all of our viewers were moms? We say some disturbing.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably not a good thing.
But think about it. It makes so much sense. It's like their guilty pleasure. Like they're all mom like, and then at
What
the
if
end of the day,
they're just laughing? They're like, at least this is my kid.
it could be that. It could be that. Or it's like, they're like, oh, I'm a mom all day. And it's like, now it's time for the Couch Comedy podcast.
Yep.
All the disgusting, filthy talk.
Yikes. Well,
All right, that's all we got. Check
That's
us
all we
out on couchcomedy.games. Everything's on there. Everything's on there. You want something? It's on there. Check it out.
If I wanted to watch your YouTube videos,
yeah.
It's
on there.
actually on there. Yeah, Links
awesome. If I wanted to look at previous top 5 lists,
on there.
If I wanted to find a link to your podcast.
Let me think about that. Yep, that's on there.
You can also
Holy
just
shit.
listen to it from there now. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I
also,
saw that. Saw that
YouTube
update.
is just Couch Co Games. We finally got our little
Yes.
thing, so that's
Thank
on
you.
there.
And then check us out on Twitter at CouchCo Games as
Yep.
well.
Yep. And
Vote
Twitch.
on the polls. We have a spicy poll up there right now. How many oatmeal cream pies can a Komodo dragon eat?
Yeah.
My guess, 69.
Nice.
That would be
Probably.
nice.
That'd be pretty nice.
And on that note, that's it. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.